Hi Pisces, and welcome to a love and romance reading for April 2018. This is a general reading, so for further messages please check your Venus, Moon or Rising sign videos. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this reading. If you would like a private reading with me, all the information that you need is in the description link, and I will also put information on the screen. So let's get into your reading. So in the recent past, you have this could be the one, okay? You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So, you know, clearly you do have very strong feelings for somebody and you do feel like this person is the one. And with the High Priestess, it's like intuitively, it's like you just feel this. So even if you're still single with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like you just kind of know instinctively that this person is the one for you, or you know that this person is about to be brought into your life. So for most of you, as it says, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. You know, it could be clearly someone that you know already, and with the High Priestess, there's just this knowing that this person is the one for you, okay? And it's like a very strong feeling. But I feel for some of you, it's like you've still been single, you know, but you're not doing too bad. You know, because the Nine of Pentacles is, you know, this woman, she has everything. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is all about luxury. You know, she's strong, she's independent, she's able to kind of do everything on her own. So it's like, I feel like Pisces, you're at a place where you're actually okay by yourself. But there's still this knowing that this person is the one for you. Okay, so in your present, you do have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then we have the Three of Gabriel. So prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. And then we've got the Magician. So you're trying to manifest this love situation. So the Three of Gabriel as well. And along with the Magician, it could be that somebody just magically appeared. So it's like you've been hopeful, you've been optimistic, you've tried to stay positive, and then, you know, for some of you, out of nowhere, this person just kind of appeared, whether it's someone new or whether it's an ex-partner, they just kind of appeared. So it could also be, you know, again, that this person came in and, you know, now you're trying to manifest the situation by remaining positive, by being lighthearted, you know. So that's kind of where you're at the moment. So in the future, so we have healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And we've got the Four of Raphael, and we've got the Three of Wands again. So I feel like there is some kind of achievement, but at the same time, it's like there's still some kind of disappointment. So it's like, yeah, okay, things seem to be going good, but it just maybe might feel as though there's something lacking, okay? And it could be due to kind of issues that healing. So it might be that family's kind of involved. It could be, you know, that they have family issues, you have family issues. You know, things may seem good in some areas, but with the Four of Raphael, it's like you're still not 100% content. You know, it's like it could be, you know, that this person has come in, but maybe they're not kind of offering you what it is that you want, okay? But this is because there's certain issues between you and this person that need to be resolved. So if it's someone new, again, it could just be that you have family issues, they have family issues. I'm going to clarify why the Four of Raphael is here, but just to show you, this says seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. So another thing I kind of feel as well is that this person, you know, has come in and maybe you're taking a different approach and actually ignoring your feelings. Now, Pisces, you are one of the signs that are very in tune and in touch with your feelings. So I feel like because Pisces, you know, just, you know, doing the love readings over the past few months and being a Venus in Pisces myself, I understand that we've had a lot of disappointments. You know, I know for Pisces it's not gone too great. So it's almost like that kind of thing where there's someone here, but you're trying to not get too involved. It's like you're kind of learning to emotionally detach a little bit, because with the Four of Raphael, it's like this person's here, but it kind of feels like you're trying to not see it, or there's certain issues that need to be addressed, and this could be why there's this discontentment. So let me have a look at the Four of Raphael. Clarification on the Four of Raphael. Clarification on the Four of Raphael. Yeah, okay, so there is some kind of hurt. So whether it's past related or whether it's something that you've experienced recently, it's like there is some kind of hurt. You know, it could be that this person, if they're from the past, they've hurt you previously. So it might be that they've arrived into your life, you know, they've come back, but you're not willing to accept any kind of opportunity just because you kind of don't want to be hurt again. You know, it's kind of like that fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me kind of thing. I feel like you're not willing to let this person deceive you again, and someone's upset because there's an offer that is being refused, but there's still, you know, this here, you know, there's still this Three of Wands, which is things going as expected, but it's like you're expecting the worst. And this could be, you know, again, where you need to work on things, heal things, okay? You know, because I feel like Pisces definitely has had to deal with a lot recently, especially in the past 6 months. You know, you guys have really been going through it. So as your barrier, you've got to free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So I feel like, so here we've got the Four of Michael, we've got the Queen of Wands. So you want to take back control of your life, and there could be this period of rest. So it's like, yes, this person's come in, but it's like it feels as though you're running away from it, or someone is running away from it, and someone's not feeling optimistic. For some of you, this could be a fire sign with the Queen of Wands, but I feel like there's someone who's not putting their whole enthusiasm into it. They're not putting their whole passion. They're not feeling that. I'm trying to think of the right word. They're not feeling that kind of that spark. So I don't know if someone is, you know, that you wanted has come back and you're just not feeling that spark and you're disappointed by it, or you know, you're just not accepting any offers from this person again because you've been hurt. But I'm feeling like there's just, you're not feeling too enthusiastic about the situation is kind of how it feels, or someone's not feeling enthusiastic due to past hurt, okay? So, but at the same time, there's still this feeling, you know, that this person could be the one, and one of you is trying to manifest the situation, and, you know, they're not going anywhere. They're still kind of in your future, but there's an opportunity that's not going to go through, and for whatever reason, and someone's feeling disappointed, they're not enthusiastic about the situation. Pisces, if this person has caused you a lot of stress, I feel like you're just taking time out to focus on yourself, you know, because I feel like it took a lot for Pisces to get to this Nine of Pentacles energy, you know, which is okay, kind of being on your own and being strong and independent. And the reason why that is because Pisces, you're the 12th sign, okay? So you are lucky enough to have a bit of every sign. You're kind of all the signs put in together. So, and when you look at astrology, Pisces is the 12th sign, but it's the sign that's closest to God. So, or kind of closest to source energy. That's what they say anyway. So you are this healer. You're this natural healer. You're this natural empath. You're this natural caregiver. So, you know, your natural instinct is to not really be there for yourself. You know, you're all about putting others before yourself. So it's taken a lot for you to actually go through the hurt that you've been through, and now start to you know, bring yourself up to a place where you actually have that independence, you know, because I think it kind of works both ways, in the sense that Pisces, you love to care for people, but at the same time, the person that you're caring for, you do want that give and take. You want that love to be, or that care to be reciprocated. So for you to kind of go it alone, which is what the Nine of Pentacles energy is, I feel like it's taken you a lot. And you're not willing to just now let anyone in. You know, I feel like the past 6 months has been a huge learning transitional period for Pisces. And I feel like you've evolved a lot. And, you know, I feel part of this learning is because Pisces has such a beautiful nature. My mum's a Pisces, and I honestly really love the Pisces energy. So I feel like it's, yeah, I feel like it's taken a lot for you to take a step back and to put yourself first for a change. And this is what you've had to learn to do over the past 6 months. You know, you've learned to not give yourself in a physical sense, but emotionally. You've kind of learned not to give too much emotion to people that don't deserve it, you know. So that's kind of what this feels like as well. So now, the factors that are affecting you, you have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So you want to give your heart to somebody, but at the same time, when this card comes up, it can mean that you want to, but there's this kind of resistance. So I feel like this card is just saying, you know, open your heart again, Pisces, okay? Because you do have such a beautiful heart, you know. So yeah, don't kind of hide your heart away, but at the same time, don't just give your heart to somebody because you want to help them, or, you know, because you feel sorry for them. At the same time, there still does need to be boundaries. So here we've got the Page of Gabriel. So for some of you, this again is a fire sign. This can also indicate a new experience as well. So this says, follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So, you know, there is definitely something going on. It's like you are excited about something. So I feel like it's this kind of up and down energy, where one minute, you know, you might speak to this person, they might make you believe that, you know, things can go a certain way, but with the Nine of Wands here, it's like you're still anxious. So I feel like, you know, this person kind of has said, let's do this, let's do that, or you may have a conversation or receive a message from them, and it gets you, you know, kind of excited again, you know, to the point where, you know, they reignite that passion, but then it's like this anxiety kicks in, and then, you know, you start to not feel so kind of enthusiastic about it, you know. So I definitely feel as though right now there's a lot on your mind. So with Pisces being one of the most emotional signs, along with Cancer and Scorpio, I feel as though you're learning to detach a little bit from your emotions and actually think about things, you know, because you are definitely thinking a lot. You could be thinking a lot about a particular person, especially if they're a fire sign. They don't have to be a fire sign, but, you know, it's kind of like, can I trust you? You know, can I give you my heart? You know, I feel like you really do want to, but there's just you wanting to be more in control of your life. It's, you know, it's kind of making you be a little bit reluctant, you know, because I feel Pisces, you want to make other people happy, and sometimes that can mean that you hand over your power, and when that happens, people can take advantage. So now you're learning to be in control of yourself and having firmer boundaries and saying, no, you're not going to treat me like this, you know. So I feel now you're kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Do I give this person my heart? Don't I give this person my heart? You know, so this person's here, You know, for some of you, they've already come back. This person may re-emerge through April, but it's like this do I, don't I, give you my heart. So the factors that are affecting your love interest, so they have retreats. It's time to disconnect from the world. So they may have disconnected. And with the Seven of Ariel, it's like they're being patient. They've actually taken a step back. This might even be how they're viewing the situation, but these are the factors that are affecting them. So it could be that they've disconnected themselves and they're actually being patient and waiting for a second chance with the Judgment. So it could be they're waiting for you to make a decision and they've just kind of stepped back and said, okay, I'm going to let you get on with it. Let me know when you've made a decision. So it might be that this person's not really making too much of an effort, and this could be why you're kind of overthinking it, because you know, what kind of strikes me about the person you're dealing with, if this bit resonates with you, is that you want them to make an effort, you need them to make an effort, but they're not. It's like when you need them to prove themselves the most, they're just taking a step back and they're being patient with you, waiting for you to make a decision. But Pisces, what you want is, it's not about them stepping back and letting you get on with it. It's about them making you feel how much they want it. And this is kind of the concept that people don't understand about Pisces. When anyone with strong Pisces in their chart, especially when it comes to relationships, you know, you can't just be sold with words. You really have to feel. And when someone proves something, or when you feel like you want someone to prove something to you, like how much they want a relationship with you or how much they do love and care about you, words are not enough. You know, they really have to show you and they have to make you feel it. And so this person, it seems like they're going about it the wrong way, because they're stepping back when really what you need is for them to actually step forward. So there's a misunderstanding somewhere. That's kind of what this feels like. You know, there's this misunderstanding somewhere. So what you want is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. And here we've got the Three of Ariel. Do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavours, working with others in a cooperative manner. Now, the Three of Ariel can signify third-party situations, but as a want, you know, you might want to explore your options, but that's not really what this is saying. You want this person to come back, but you want them to make a damn effort in resolving it with you. You know, this person just needs to make a fucking effort. To be honest, you've got the Knight of Swords, so this could be air sign energy. And if you are dealing with an air sign, this could kind of make sense as to why they're not approaching you or dealing with the situation in the right way and why there's misunderstandings. But, you know, because air signs can sometimes be emotionally detached, although not all air signs are like that. But it could be that, you know, you kind of want this Knight of Swords to rush in and, you know, come back and just work things out, and for you two to understand each other. It just feels as though there's a great lot of misunderstandings here, you know, and you want to actually work things out with this person, but in a cooperative way where you understand this person, they understand you. You know, I really feel like this person just doesn't get you, Pisces. They just don't get you. They think that you want one thing, but really what you want is something completely different. They think that you want space, so they're actually being patient. They're allowing you to have space to make this kind of decision. But what you want is for them to actually rush in and just kind of make it work. You want them to put in some effort and, you know, not necessarily declare their love, but just make an effort. And I don't feel as though it's you that needs to make an effort. I feel as though it's this other person that you're dealing with, although it could be vice versa. So, what your love interest wants, they want to recapture this playfulness that you and them once had. Okay, I feel like this person, you've pushed them out, or they've pushed you out, but now they're sulking. Okay, this person is sulking over you. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So this person is sulking. Okay, they might feel pushed out, and now they're sulking about it, and what they want is to go back to, you know, the good times. I think even relationships that a lot of people would class as toxic, sometimes, you know, it can't be toxic 100% of the time. Okay, you do have to kind of weigh up the good and the bad. So even if things have gone sour, this person wants it to go back to the time when it was good, you know, because why would someone want a bad or negative relationship? You know, I feel like this person and you, maybe they loved your carefree spirit, and now they're seeing that you're more serious and you're more detached, and they want it to go back to the time when, you know, you was fun, you was playful, you know. So now your crowning energy is let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So Pisces, you're definitely back in control. And you've got the Empress. Some of you dealing with Aries, some of you dealing with an air sign again. But Pisces, you have come back into your own power with full force. I love it. I feel like this person is stalking you as well with the Page of Swords. You know, this is a stalking kind of energy. This person is looking at your social media. They're trying to work out what is going on with you. You know, and I think it's good that Pisces is actually taking a stand for themselves and actually taking control of the situation for once. You know, because I feel like Pisces tries to help everyone else accept themselves. So now it seems as though you've done that. You've actually been through the storm and you've come out on top. And now it's like you're kind of being the boss. You're in control. You're in charge. And that's kind of how it needs to be. So your outcome, you do have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. You've got the 7 of Michael and you've got the 6 of Pentacles. So I'm just going to pull some cards just to clarify what messages they want me to give. Clarification on release your ex. Change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Some of you are letting go of someone from the past. It's that simple because they're sneaky. The 7 of Michael energy is all about that empty victories, empty battles. You don't have time for it anymore. So clarification on the 7 of Michael. Yeah, the 8 of Ariel. Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. And the 7 of Michael, which is the 7 of Swords. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So this person, I feel like they see you're disconnected. They come back. They might make a bit of an effort. But I feel in your eyes, it's just not enough. And you know, there is some kind of give and take here. But I feel like when you reject this person because they're trying but not hard enough, they might just start, you know, arguments. It might be a little bit turbulent. Not in a bad way, but I feel like this person, you know, is kind of making an effort to make things work. But at the same time, there's still conflict. There's still arguments. And I feel like it's going to lead with someone walking away. It might not be temporary. It could just, it might not be permanent. It could just be something that's temporary. Okay, but I feel like there is a kind of change and it's going to be needed. So, why is the release your ex card? Yeah, the Ace of Michael. So you could have an ex that reappears, or you might find a truth out about them, or you start to see them in a completely different way. You know, so it could be that, you know, there's an ex that resurfaces, there might be new love as well, you know, because with the Magician along with the Three of Gabriel, it's like what you want just, you know, kind of appears in a way that you wouldn't expect, and this carries on in your future, but your outcome starts but in your outcome you're leaving somebody behind. So it could be that you're leaving an ex behind to go with someone new, or you give an ex a second chance and they don't quite meet the grade, is the kind of feeling I get. So I'm going to move on to my element spread. So my element spread is where I pull out earth, air, fire and water signs, and I see what's going on in your love life for those of you who are dealing with those particular signs. Okay, Pisces, so this is fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, for those of you who are dealing with fire signs. Air signs, for those of you who are dealing with a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Water signs, for those of you who are dealing with a fellow Pisces or a Scorpio or a Cancer. And earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for those of you who are dealing with those signs. So this should hopefully give you more clarification on your situation. So I'm going to start by pulling a romance angel for each element, and then I'm just going to, you know, expand on the reading and, you know, see what's going on for those of you who are dealing with each sign or element. So what love and romance messages do you have for Pisces dealing with fire signs for April 2018? Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So I feel like this person's going to give you a chance, or you're going to give this person a chance. Okay, love and romance messages for Pisces dealing with air signs for April 2018. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Pisces dealing with other water signs for April 2018. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And earth signs. What's going on for Pisces dealing with earth signs for April 2018? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, so now let's start with fire signs. Let's see what's going on for Pisces dealing with fire signs. What are the love moments messages for Pisces dealing with fire signs for April 2000? Okay, so there is a new start for you and a fire sign. Oh my God, I thought I broke a nail then. I was about to cry, but no, it's okay. Thank God. Okay. Love and romance messages for Pisces dealing with fire signs for April 2000. Okay, so this card is literally sticking out, so I'm going to take that one, which is the Sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So there is a new chance for you and this person. Love and romance messages for Pisces. The Two of Gabriel. So this could be someone new, you know, because this is all about new partnerships, important relationships. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. One more card for Pisces dealing with fire signs for April 2018. Okay, so it's looking really good for those of you who are dealing with a fire sign. So, you know, this is a victory card. I feel like this fire sign's going to be paying you a lot of attention. This card says congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships or promotions. So this is a card about you getting the recognition and attention you want from this person. You know, the Two of Gabriel here, it does indicate new partnerships, but there's a need to take the next step forward. And if you're dealing with a fire sign's all about movement, so they'll probably initiate moving forward anyway. But it might just be up to you whether or not you want to give this person a chance. but, you know, it's looking really, really positive. Okay, so I'm going to put these cards back. And then I'm going to move on to those of you who are dealing with air signs. So let's see what's going on for Pisces dealing with Aquariuses, Geminis or Libras for April. Okay. Love and romance messages for Pisces dealing with Aquarius, Gemini and Libra for April 2018. Pisces dealing with air signs. The King of Gabriel. So this person is enthusiastic. They're passionate. They want to move things forward. So keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. So you might have a friendship with this person, and it could be that they're in a situation and you kind of care for them, or they could care for you. It could be vice versa. But I feel like this could be a friendship that may be starting to develop more, because you're starting to gain feelings for one another, in the sense that you're both starting to really care for one another. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because you've got the let your friends help you. So this could mean that it's a friendship that develops into more, or you could maybe get some advice from friends, but I'm more seeing this as a friendship that could develop into more for some of you. If it's not a friendship, then just kind of ignore that. But I feel like it's someone who is very enthusiastic, who's very kind of passionate and motivated, who's kind of fired up, if that makes sense. So this actually came up in another reading where air signs have a very fiery energy. This is the second reading I've done kind of today, within the past 24 hours, where I don't know what is going on with fire signs, with air signs, sorry, but they just seem to have a lot of fire in them at the moment. So, okay, what's going on for Pisces dealing with air signs for April 2018? What's going on for Pisces dealing with air signs for April 2018? The Lovers. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitment to the power of love. So this person, I'm going to be honest, Pisces. Now, the Lovers can represent what I'm seeing here is a friendship again that could potentially develop into more, and you two are starting to get really fond feelings for each other, and this person is kind of becoming a soulmate. Or on the other hand, it could be, because you got fire here, it could be this person has to make a head or heart decision between you and a possible fire sign. But take what resonates with you. I'm more feeling as though for the majority of you, it's a friendship that's developing into more. So what messages do you have for Pisces dealing with air signs for April 2018? The Three of Raphael. Reasons to celebrate: a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So again, with the Three of Cups, it could be, you know, that either you have to choose maybe between a fire sign or an air sign, or it could be vice versa, or it could be that, you know, you've not really seen this person for a little bit and then you kind of reunite, you know, because the Three of Raphael can represent reunions as well, and you know, it's kind of like a good reunion. And if you do reunite with an air sign, it could lead to a something romantic. So one more card for Pisces dealing with air signs for April 2018. Okay. Love and romance messages for Pisces dealing with air signs for April. The Four of Raphael. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. Extremes in how you save or spend money. So there is a potential for love here, but this person's being stubborn. You know, the Four of Ariel is all about that kind of stubborn energy, refusing to kind of budge, refusing to change. So let me pull one more card. What love and romance messages do you have for Pisces dealing with air signs? Okay, we have the World. So some of you are going to get clarity in the situation. I would be a little bit careful if you're dealing with air signs. And the reason why I say that is because the World can represent endings. And here we have the Lovers, and I think it's kind of obvious as well what this card means with the Lovers. So I would not enter into anything too intimate with an air sign, because you may be really, really disappointed or hurt by it. Okay, so maybe just hold off on letting this person in just for the month of April. This is only kind of temporary, but the World is a major arcana. So is the Lovers. So this person may draw you in, but there's kind of this ending, but you will get closure on the situation. But I feel like it might be centered around a third party, so please just be a little bit careful if you're dealing with a air sign. So it might be as well that your friends know this person, or your friends could kind of help you do like a little bit of investigating, detective work. You did have the Page of Swords in your reading, so Pisces. My advice would be to really do your research on this person. It may not be a bad thing to kind of stalk them on social media and see what they're really up to. You know, I know that sounds a little bit, you know, like out there, but I feel with this Knight of with this King of Swords here, you need to do your research, okay, because there's something a bit off about them. So, okay, let's move on to those of you who are dealing with water signs. So you've got free yourself. So what is it Pisces needs to free themselves from? What's going on for Pisces dealing with fellow water signs for April 2018? The Two of Ariels. So there is something unbalanced here. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. So maybe you have different options. Maybe this person has different options. It's time to let one of these options go. Free yourself from a situation that is unbalanced. What is going on for Pisces dealing with fellow water signs for April 2018? So there may be some kind of argument, some kind of conflict. So there might be some bad air that you need to kind of clear. And if this person is being really kind of argumentative or emotionally manipulative, you need to get a handle on it. You need to get a handle on it, and you need to take charge of the situation. Okay, because you may be possibly dealing with someone who is unbalanced, and that's causing a rift in the relationship, and they're saying you need to take control of it. Okay, and I think you had the Emperor in your crowning energy, so I feel as though you will claim your personal power, Pisces. Okay, what's going on for Pisces dealing with water signs for April 2018? The Six of Ariel. So material needs to get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways, acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So it's not that, so there needs to be an even give and take here. I feel like someone will make an effort, but you know, it's the way I kind of see it is this person is all in or they're all out. You know, there's arguments, things are unbalanced, but at the same time they're still making an effort. So it kind of feels as though they've got one foot in the water, one foot in the sand, if that makes sense. So they need to you know, kind of decide what it is that they want. They need to kind of be either all in or all out, you know, because it's like they are making an effort, but then at the same time they're kind of imbalanced and it's causing arguments. What messages do you have for Pisces dealing with water signs for April 2018? Okay, so release the past. You will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. So there might be some very intense arguments here. There might be some hurtful things that are said, whether it's you saying them or whether it's them saying them. Just be a little bit careful. You know, it kind of feels as though there could be arguments where this person says some kind of hurtful things and then they try to make it up to you. So just be a little bit wary of that, okay? Try to avoid arguments or conflicts with this person, but at the same time you kind of have to find a balance in not letting this person walk all over you and just letting them have their own way, because you're avoiding arguments and standing up for yourself and not letting them push you around or emotionally manipulate you, okay? So yeah, I feel like this person right now, they're a little bit crazy because they're just unbalanced. So now we're going to move on to earth signs. So we've got worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. So let's see what's going on for those of you who are dealing with earth signs. What's going on for Pisces who are dealing with earth signs for April 2018? The Emperor. Stability and efficiency. Taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. So you're dealing with someone here who may be quite stable. And I feel like this is the second time that the Emperor's appeared in your reading. So you might deal with an air sign who knows how to lead. They like to take charge. They like to be the boss, but at the same time, so far it looks as though they want to bring stability. What's going on for Pisces who are dealing with earth signs for April 2018? New beginnings. So it's exactly that. So, you know, for those of you who are waiting for a second chance with an earth sign, it's going to happen. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So they're either going to forgive you or you're going to forgive them. They're going to take charge of the situation and they're just saying, be a little bit patient. You know, this is going to happen. So what's going on for Pisces dealing with earth signs for April 2018? What's going on for Pisces dealing with earth signs for April 2018? The Queen of Michael. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So this person, I feel like they do want this, but they're very focused on their career. They might come across as a little bit cold, emotionally detached. What's going on for Pisces dealing with earth signs? Oh. Yeah, okay, so this is someone who's very much into their career. Your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So Pisces, there will be a new beginning for you with this person, but you may have to be patient with them because they're focusing on their career. And this is kind of typical of earth signs because they need to feel secure. And one of the ways that earth signs can do that is by working hard, you know, to really ground themselves. So don't be too upset if they're very career orientated in April. You will get a new start. One more card for Pisces dealing with earth signs for April 2018. Yeah, but this person does have strong feelings for you. Okay, yes, it's safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once, follow your creative passions. This person does have very strong feelings for you, but they may not show it at this time because of their work commitments. With the Emperor, they may even be a supervisor or have their own business. They might be quite high up. They might be a manager or boss, someone in power, a authority figure. But I feel like they are going to take the initiative to create this new start. They do have feelings for you, but they may not show it because of work commitments. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Again, if you do want a private reading with me, all the information you need is in the description box. So go ahead and send me an email. I do my readings monthly, and sometimes I do kind of bonus readings in between as well, when I have time. So definitely keep an eye on my channel for future love readings and that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will see you for next month's reading. Bye, Pisces.